it's hard to find someone better than John Jones, man. John Jones is so good. John Jones is extremely talented, but he's also extremely tough. People have no idea how tough he is, man. I've trained with him. I've seen him like going through the grind. He's so freaking tough. I remember fights that he had, like I think with Victor Belfort. I think his arm got dislocated, and he fought even with a dislocated arm. Even one of his fights, his toes was broken. Most of the time, when you have a guy that is very talented, it doesn't come with toughness. John Jones is the full package. He's got everything. Elite striker, elite grappler, he's good everywhere. Of course, there's things that people will say, oh yeah, he did this, did that, but in terms of who's the best, man, and he came back, beat Cyril Gane the way he did. Yeah, it's hard to find. It's hard to have an argument.
Trust the timing of your life. That is simply it. Sometimes I try to play God, and I'm like, well, I know best, and it needs to work out this way, and if it doesn't work out this way, then it's wrong. No. I firmly believe when you surrender to the timing of your life, magic unfolds. Magic happens. I have seen it. When I've released the reins, when I've said, okay, I'm co-captain, I'm still on the ship, but you've got a better plan than me, higher self, God, take over. And there's such a relief in that, and I've really been trying to embrace that, and I really believe the next 10 years of my life is because I'm in alignment. I'm doing all the right things. I know it. I'm doing my best every day, trying to, and when I don't, I apologize and I try better next time. But now I think the next phase of my life is really trust the timing of my life, and I'm really gonna try to challenge myself more, do more things that scare me, and really be okay being more visible. And by that I mean not being afraid of world perception or what people think of me. I feel like that is not what's tying me down. I just feel like there's gonna be so much freedom in just being like, okay, I did this, let's see what happens.
One of the fastest ways to get a read on another human being is how often they're blinking. If a person is blinking fast, it's a sign of high stress. If they're blinking really slow, it's a sign of focus. So if I talk to a psychopath in an interrogation and they're very focused on prey because they're going to manipulate somebody, their blink rate will almost be a 0. If I talk to somebody who's being deceptive, their blink rate can go up to like a 75, 80 without us even knowing it. So one of the reasons that blink rate is so reliable is that it's unconscious. We don't realize the shifts in blink rate, and we don't manually control it very well. If I'm in a conversation, I'm going to start the conversation and say, is the blink rate normal? Does it look fast? Does it look slow? So what I'm really looking for in human behavior are changes. So if I'm on stage, let's say I'm doing a keynote, and across the room I'm making eye contact with all these people, and I start seeing an increase in audience blink rate, I know I need to change the subject or change the topic right away.
It's easy to get. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. I'm done. I ain't gonna keep going. But what's hard is going, yo, yesterday I got nothing from working as hard as I did. Nothing happened for me. I'm gonna do the same thing again today, but I'm gonna try to do it harder. That's the hardest thing in the world. To get up every day and give 100% and be in the same position that you were each day, but mentally know that you're trying and trying and trying. That's a real grind.
I was talking with my friend earlier this week, and he was like, what separated you on the football field? And I was like, I think there was part of me that was a psychopath out there, because I was extremely hyper competitive every day. I didn't feel like, okay, let's get to Sunday and then now it's the time. Like every day was the time. And every day is the time to give your best. And even if it's practice, do your best in practice. And I learned that in college. Like if I didn't do my best in practice, I wasn't gonna play on the weekend. We don't have to wait to Sunday to get better. We can get better on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because that's the competition. And then the season ends March, April, May, June, when no one's watching. What are we doing? And if we're all getting better, 5% better, 8% better, and they're not, well, over time, who wins?
Only live once, so do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams, and they ultimately fuel disappointment. So have dreams, but have goals.
Can manifest like a motherfucker. Do you believe in it in the metaphysical sense? You believe 100%. Everything comes from the imagination. Everything comes from before this microphone was a microphone, someone somehow thought about it. How can I speak into something that would amplify my voice and blah, 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 and then this came out of it, and it's evolved over the years. But everything comes from the imagination. It's power of the mind. People don't understand. We still don't understand. I still don't understand how powerful it is. I'm still learning. But I know one thing is I can make things happen subconsciously as well. Just years of something just manifesting, and boom, it's right there. I'm just like, shit, I really made that happen.
People need to suffer. It is an actual requirement of life. This is the fiber, the DNA of love. Real love, and true love, and in perpetuity can't exist without suffering. It's impossible.
We don't appreciate it.
It's, you have to have suffering. And suffering doesn't have to be looked at as a negative thing. It could be looked at as a beautiful thing. It's where real love comes out of. All my suffering, there was real love in there. Everyone around me just in this recovery, or in a loss I may have had from an uncle or a grandparent or whatever. There's real love that comes in that suffering, even though it can be a lonely experience. I look at it that way, and not as a negative, terrible thing, because it's just temporary.